some love for Airbus and also some love for Boeing on day one of the 2025 edition of the Paris Airshow. I should mention that the Boeing part of the deal is something we've been aware of since actually February, but the group in question has used the opportunity of this airshow to confirm the deal. A lot of the attention has been on Airbus, so why not begin this video with Boeing? The contract was announced by ANA and was first announced actually in February. It includes purchases for the 787 Dreamliner and the 737 MAX. These two aircraft types are going to play a pretty big role in developing the Japanese carrier's fleet and market share in the decades to come, so you can never really have enough of the type. Included in the deal are 23 of the 787-9 jets, which are already present in the fleet, but now we will see additional units join as part of renewal and expansion plans. Meanwhile, the 737 MAX has also been added in the deal with a purchase of 22 of your 737-8s, the middle-of-the-road variant often selected by airlines looking to develop their single-aisle fleet better. The purchase is a firm one. Additionally, deliveries are expected to commence from fiscal year 2028 onwards, and that is specifically for the 787 Dreamliner. You can expect that this batch will arrive over a 3-year period, taking us into 2031. As for the 737 MAX, well, ANA confirms the aircraft will be delivered from fiscal year 2029, and in a similar fashion to the Dreamliner, it'll see its deliveries across a 3-year period to 2032. Given the complications in supply chains, the growing backlog of popular commercial airplanes and other factors, airlines such as ANA are attempting to secure their deals sooner rather than later. The importance of placing contracts where possible has risen dramatically as slots for deliveries are being snapped up quite rapidly. If airlines are unable to complete their purchases on time, the risk is that the jets will not be available for delivery when an airline requires them, starting in the 2030s and beyond. Therefore, for carriers such as ANA, being able to secure purchases now for 8 years in advance presents an opportunity that simply cannot be turned down. For companies that may be unable to be in the situation that ANA is and commit to planes that far in advance, well, if they have a little bit of patience, they may see an opportunity arise with the manufacturer, or they can look to place a deal with an aircraft lessor. However, as this avenue becomes increasingly more precious, it is essential for an airline to secure the planes it needs so it doesn't fall behind. The second part of the deal comes from Airbus, with the Japanese group seeing its name attached to a previously undisclosed order for 27 of your A320neo family planes. While a commitment has been made to the A321neo base model, it actually also includes 3 of the new generation and recently launched A321XLRs. We know that to be the variant that comes with quite significant range capabilities. The aircraft will be deployed across the ANA group, not just with the mainline division to benefit. The group confirming that 10 of your A321neos and 3, so all of the XLRs, will be headed to Paris Aviation, which is their low-cost division. All other remaining aircraft will then be headed to ANA to elevate single-aisle flying and help replace existing types. As for Paris Aviation, the ability to actually access now the A321XLR will be pretty important for their long-term flying and will see the airline become also the first in Japan to operate the type. While the A321XLR comes equipped with the longest range of any single-aisle type on the market, it is for this exact reason that fresh opportunities can efficiently now present themselves for the group. The pair, being ANA Group and Airbus, expressed a lot of excitement about the purchase becoming a firm one, as we continue to see the acceleration of state-of-the-art aircraft to provide passengers with the best service possible across the group, and on top of that, to also give ANA the best advantage to have a very efficient fleet. In terms of the A321neo, it's going to play a pretty important role in the ANA group. However, its effectiveness now has certainly been a problem due to the Pratt & Whitney engine crisis. See, fleet data across the group shows that while 25 of your A321neos are present, only 18 of these are active, and that number has continued to fluctuate due to concerns over engine reliability. And while on paper, it is an aircraft type that represents a massive efficiency jump over, say, the CO model, that is your current engine options. In terms of how they've been flying, it's maybe not been to the most high standard that was initially expected, but on paper, they are the perfect plane for them, and with improvements in the groundings to occur in due course, you'd imagine this will provide a massive return on investment. So keen to hear your take down below in the comments. Thank you very much for your support so far on all the coverage on day one of the 2025 Paris Airshow, and as always, I'll do my very best to give you any updates as soon as they come.
And we'll fly.